I want to start out by welcoming you to our Pittsford Pride celebration and like to emphasize my gratitude to the principals, the nominating staff, family, friends, special guests for being here, and most importantly, I want to thank our students who are the recipients tonight for going out of their way to make our world a better place. And that's why you're here tonight, is because of your citizenship, your character, your drive to make our Pittsford schools as safe and as welcoming as possible. And you're all leaders that are here and being nominated tonight, and that's amazing. We have close to 6,000 students in our district, and of 6,000 students, we recognize 27, which is pretty amazing. So math students, can you give me a percentage, please? Anyone? What is? Anyone? All right, it's a real small percent. And so it's a real special thing that you're nominated tonight for this. And we want to honor you. Tonight's ceremony will also be shared on our website, and it will also be on our YouTube channel. So we want you to be able to go back and review it and cherish it, because we cherish you and all that you do for our district. So here's how this has come to evolve. Our districts, or our buildings, are each tasked with finding students. Literally, all staff look long and far and hard and try to find the students that they feel exemplify citizenship. And then we ask our staff members to write down or to be able to share why this student should be nominated or recognized. And each building has a building committee that will then look at those that are nominated and make that very tough decision about who should be here tonight. Now, beyond tonight's recognitions, students will also be recognized in different ways in their buildings. It can range, and it does range, from having their recognition from tonight being on a bulletin board in the school, to being recognized through morning announcements, to having your name on a plaque, or working with your principal and a special privilege or gift that can range from free time to a parking pass to spirit wear to being a class helper to being a speaker to other classes. So we have a lot. We also have possibilities of lunches and well, I probably shouldn't, ice cream and those things we shouldn't have in school. So we want to shower you with gifts. There's a lot happening here. And then just as a aside, and your guardians are aware of this. After tonight, they're all going to take you out for something really special. High school students, you will receive a car from your parents or your guardians. Middle schoolers, you're going to the mall. Elementary parents, you have it easy. You're just ice cream and candy, and you're good tonight. So we want to make sure that everyone's really feeling celebrated, because it is a celebratory event. There's a lot of there's a lot of stuff happening in our world. There's a lot of stuff happening in our district that we can't control necessarily. But the students that are here tonight have made it their job to do what they can to control the temperature and the environment by which they live. So the 9 students that are here tonight with us and your families, I can't stress enough, in times that are tough, how inspirational each of you are, not to those only that are here, but how inspirational you are to your principals, to your teachers, and to your peers, and I'm sure to your families. So hats off to all of you. So just to talk you through the process a little bit tonight, we're going to call each student one by one. We're going to ask you to stand when we call your name, and then we're going to have our board president read the first 3. So you're going to stand. We're going to read amazing things about you. We're going to give you a golf clap. You're going to sit down. Then we're going to do the next, and we're going to do that for 3. And then Vice President Mr. Rusty is going to come up, and we're going to do 3 more. And then I'm going to close it with a final 3. And when we're all done, we're going to ask the students to come up, grab their plaque and their letter, and they're going to stand behind the board, and we're going to take pictures. And you're welcome to take as many pictures as you'd like. Then when we're all done with that, tonight's a little bit of an anomaly. We have a super busy board schedule. Unless you really want to stay, we're going to ask you to move that way. And then we're going to bring in people that are in a waiting room over there to come in for a regular board meeting, and we're going to go from there. Does that sound good? Okay. So with that, I'd like to introduce our board president, Amy Thomas.
I'm going to try to face this way so I can see the audience, but I have the pleasure of announcing the first recipient this evening, who is Mia Adler. Mia, if you could please stand. Hi, Mia. Mia is a 12th grader at Sutherland High School, and she was nominated by administrators and counselors. It is with great pleasure that the Sutherland High School administrator and counselor team nominates Mia Adler for Pittsford Pride recognition. Mia is a very smart, creative, and thoughtful member of the Sutherland community who possesses all the characteristics of a good citizen and outstanding person. Mia is motivated and curious. She challenges herself and explores new things. She makes decisions based on her personal experiences and does not adhere to predefined paths. She relies on being present and engaging, which contributes significantly to her academic success. She has an internal drive and desire to seek knowledge, and her teachers describe her as an outstanding student who is talented, thoughtful, self-disciplined, and one who demonstrates integrity. Mia is a humble leader. During her sophomore year, she was selected to represent Sutherland High School at the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Conference. She eagerly learned leadership skills that she applies to her work within the community and beyond. She has served 4 years on student council in a variety of roles, including executive president, this is very impressive, by the way, executive president, secretary, class president, and class treasurer. I don't know how you do all that. She is also the Secretary General for the Rochester Model United Nations Conference. Moreover, Mia is a team player, ensures that everyone has a voice, is approachable and welcoming, and people are comfortable sharing their thoughts and opinions with her. Mia appreciates diversity and has a unique understanding of the interconnectedness of people throughout the world. In addition to her local efforts, she's engaged in active research at the University of Rochester, tracing the history of racism through the medical archives, and has volunteered as far away as Indonesian Borneo, where she worked on both human and environmental health projects. Mia's outlook on life, strong work ethic, genuine care for others, and healthy perspective make her an excellent contributor to her community and our community. I'm just adding that. It is without question that she will continue to have a profound impact on those around her. Congratulations, Mia. Do you have any plans for next year?
Funny you asked that. I'm waiting to hear back from colleges.
Okay, let us know. My next recipient is Omer Ahmed. Omer? Hi, Omer. Omer is in 6th grade at Barker Road Middle School, and he was nominated by Kristen Dolan. When we think of citizenship in our schools, we think about students who make our school a better place. This embodies Omer Ahmed. Omer comes to school each day ready to conquer his work, but more importantly, ready to conduct himself as a model citizen of Barker Road. Omer has a quiet approach to life and to school, which allows for everyone around him to feel welcome and safe. As a student, Omer rises to each challenge with a positive attitude, regardless of what's placed in front of him. He is a quiet advocate for himself and his peers. Omer makes other students feel welcomed and valued as members of his classes and of our school community. In class, whomever Omer is paired to work with is given an opportunity to experience Omer's kindness and collaborative nature. He's compassionate, thoughtful, and approachable in his manner, and connects positively with peers and adults alike. Omer is a valued member of the Barker Road Inclusivity Council. As a sixth grader on a multi-grade council, he lends thoughtful insight and contributions. Omer was born in Sudan and often shares about his Sudanese culture and connections with his family that is still there. Additionally, he frequently expresses great pride in his dad, who became a United States Army soldier upon arrival to the States. Omer speaks of his dad's multiple deployments and his consideration of following in his footsteps. Omer demonstrates each of Barker Road's core principles on a daily basis. His behavior and composed demeanor allows him to serve as a role model for everyone in our building. Omer encompasses the true meaning of citizenship and truly makes Barker Road a better place. Congratulations, Omer. And my third recipient is John Dean. John, you're right here. Hi.
Hi.
Well, this is nice. Do you want to just have a conversation? I heard you were in the play.
I was, yes.
Well, I'm impressed because I've heard so many positive things. So,
Thank you.
John, my friend next to me, is in 8th grade and at CALKINS Road Middle School, and he was nominated by the Purple Team, all of his teachers, counselor, and administrator. John Dean is an amazing person and definitely deserves this Pittsford Pride Award. Whether it's going out of his way to say hello to everyone in the hallway, or asking how your day is in class, or just making your class better by being a positive, cheerful presence, John Dean makes CALKINS Road Middle School a better place to be. We feel the best way to capture John's impact is through the voices of those that work with him each and every day. In PE class, he always has ideas of making PE class innovative, fresh, and motivates others by sharing his positive aura. You look surprised. Are you surprised by that?
Not my favorite subject.
John is an extremely talented individual in theater, but his true talent is being an outstanding student, friend, and person. John is a true delight to teach. He's positive in class, mature, kind, happy, and spirited. He excels at everything that he does in my class and is well liked by the students. He takes the time to ask how my day is going, thanks me at the end of each lesson, and always has a kind word to say about a classmate. Academically, he's a rock star as well. John is an awesome web leader. We can always count on him to participate in all of our activities and go out of his way to help others. His upbeat personality is a welcomed part of our meetings. John not only serves as a role model to 6th graders, but a model to his peers as well. John is a positive and inclusive voice in class and a role model for his peers to emulate. He's a charismatic presence that encourages all to do their best and be their best selves. John's shining and exuberant school spirit is only matched by his wardrobe. You look dapper this evening. I love your shoes. John is always upbeat with a ready smile. He always asks how my day is as he enters the room, and he exits with a personable salutation. John is supportive of his fellow classmates. He'll go out of his way to improve someone's day. As a member of the principal's cabinet, John brings an energy to the group that's infectious. He ensures all voices are heard in discussions and truly wants to be a part of making CALKINS Road a welcoming place for all. We're so proud of John, and we're honored to work with him. He's such a shining example of what Pittsford Pride is about and continues to shine every single day. Congratulations. And now I have the pleasure of introducing the Vice President, Mr. Aresti.
Thank you. It's always an inspirational night to hear about all these wonderful students. The first one I'll be introducing tonight is Will Fickling. Where are you? Hi, Will. How are you? Good. Welcome. So you were nominated by Miss Angie Carpin, third grade teacher at MENDON Center. So let's hear about you. She says, "It's my utmost pleasure to nominate Will Fickling for the Pittsford Pride Citizenship Award. Will is the epitome of kindness and treats everyone he encounters with empathy and respect. To see him interact with others, one might think he is much older than a third grader. He maintains eye contact, listens to understand, and responds in thoughtful ways. Will values the contributions of his classmates. His peers leave conversations with him feeling better about themselves. During class discussions, Will is a deep thinker. Will considers ideas and asks thoughtful questions that extend our learning. Not only does he ask the right questions, he listens to the answers and readily applies new information to his already vast prior knowledge. Motivation is never an issue for Will, and his curiosity and love of learning has been contagious for everyone. No matter the topic, Will is genuinely interested in learning more. For instance, at home, Will's dad is teaching him about physics. In class, Will then takes complex ideas from physics and applies them to what we are learning in a way other third graders can understand. He is humble and modest about his knowledge, but leaves us inspired every time he speaks. Will's patience knows no end. He is a perfect partner to have in class and is a productive group member. Will is inclusive of everyone and goes above and beyond to make others feel special. He can be counted on to protect the feelings of his peers and to be his best self in every situation. This applies not only to our classroom, but also to special area classes during recess and in the cafeteria. Other students benefit from Will's positive energy and caring ways, and we are all better for knowing him. Children's author Roald Dahl says, "If you have good thoughts, they will shine out of you like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely." This is Will, a way of bright light, bringing happiness and positivity to those around him. He is genuine and authentic, and makes a difference in the lives of others. We thank him for making our school a better place. Congratulations, Will. My second student this evening is Roman Irazari. Apologize for that. Where are you? There you are. Hi, how are you tonight? Good. Outstanding. He was nominated by Miss Sanford at Jefferson Road. And she says, "It's my pleasure to nominate Roman for the Pittsford Pride Award. Roman demonstrates many characteristics that make him a wonderful role model. Roman is a student who works incredibly hard throughout his entire school day. When things are challenging for him, he perseveres and never gives up. Roman has really taken the growth mindset to the depth of his heart. Roman is quick to say, 'I don't have this yet, but I will.' And he means it. If an adult asks him to persevere on a task that is difficult, he always will. Roman tries his best and encourages others to do so as well. Roman is always willing to help his peers in any way he can. He is kind, caring, and a great friend to his classmates. An example of his selfless acts of kindness Roman displays regularly occurred in a classroom when he noticed a peer crying because he was at the back of the line. Without hesitation, Roman left his spot towards the front of the line and went back to his friend. What was amazing was that several of Roman's peers, in noticing this act, joined Roman at the back, comforting their peer. Roman is a flexible thinker and can easily compromise when needed. He is confident and assertive by standing up for himself and others around him. Roman is the kind of person that makes you feel happy just because you're around him. His positivity is contagious. Roman knows his strengths and areas of weakness. However, he doesn't boast when he excels, nor does he avoid social or academic activities that may be more challenging for him. He is an excellent example of perseverance and loving yourself for who you are. Roman takes pride in his work and loves to learn new things. He is always participating in class lessons and is an incredibly valuable member of his classroom community. I believe Roman exemplifies excellent citizenship and would make a fantastic Pittsford Pride Citizen Recognition Award winner. Congratulations, Roman. My third student this evening is Vinay Pendry. Vinay, where are you? Hello, Vinay. Vinay is an 11th grader and was nominated by Michelle Legg from Mendon High School. Vinay Pendry is an outstanding student when it comes to his commitment to the community service. He has volunteered over 300 hours during high school, most of it during the pandemic. When on-site volunteering opportunities were unavailable to students, Vinay showed leadership and teamwork in creating new virtual opportunities for himself and others by co-founding Rock Code MENDON Chapter, recruiting 12 students from both high schools to teach coding and spread Rock Code's mission of equality in computing science. He personally teaches 7 students ages 7 to 14, provides training for new teachers, and creates virtual education events with 5 local libraries. He also co-founded the virtual TEDx conference, I like that name, TEDx conference, for Mendon High School, organized logistics, oversaw social media pages, and assisted speakers with presentations. In addition, he tutors K through 12 on a variety of subjects and volunteered as a camp counselor, teaching science curriculum while serving as a role model. Vinay is always professional and follows through with action on suggestions from our office. I can count on him to consistently reply to emails promptly, something that differentiates him from his peers. Yes. During this summer, Vinay participated in the Career Exploration Internship program, performing physics research at the University of Rochester. He exceeded the 40-hour requirement by completing 152 non-paid work hours, showing his dedication and commitment to hard work. In addition, he is an honor roll student, actively involved in numerous competitive clubs, Science Olympiad, Math League, Masterminds, and American Statesman Initiative, as well as other activities such as the Newspaper Club, Model UN, and Track and Field. Plus, with the he performs with the Rochester Philharmonic Youth Orchestra and the New York State Solo Festivals. Furthermore, Vinay has achieved Gold Medal Award in Spanish Level 2, and is the recipient of the American Chemical Society Award. Placed second in the Rochester region for the National Chemistry Olympiad exam, and is a member of the Johns Hopkins University Study of Exceptional Talent, where he received the Talented Youth Search Award for high scores in the SAT. That's impressive. He is a remarkable student who exemplifies Mendon's strong values. Congratulations. Now we welcome back Superintendent Pirro.
So if you saw me leave, I'm fighting age. I left my glasses in my room. That's actually so pathetic. I can't even. I just can't. So here we are. We're on the final stretch. Our last 3 wonderful candidates. Our first, please stand, 5th grader from Thornell Road, James Pritchard, nominated by Mrs. Farrington. Hey, James. Every Thursday at our school, students and staff reflect on what it means to live the Thornell Road way. Together we pledge to be respectful, responsible, fair, trustworthy, and caring, even when no one is watching. James is a terrific role model who demonstrates these principles every day. Because of this, it is fitting to recognize him with our Pittsford Pride Student Citizenship Award. James simply lights up the room with his positivity, polite interactions, inclusive nature, giving heart, and his sunny disposition. No matter who is around, he always does his best to make everyone feel welcomed. He thrives working with peers that have differing abilities and often seeks out opportunities to help others. His spirit of service is contagious, and it spreads like wildfire between his friends and his acquaintances. Our classroom community has seamlessly adopted James's inclusive nature. James and his classmates are some of the most giving, forward-thinking, and compassionate kids I know. Being able to teach, learn, and grow alongside them has been an incredible blessing. I admire James for his flexibility and for his perseverance. As we all know, the past 2 years have been filled with challenges, newness, and many questions. James not only conquers every difficult situation with his head held high, but he also serves as a guide to anyone that's struggling. James is a very talented and dedicated athlete. He participates in basketball, baseball, and football. James is also a leader of our unofficial but highly successful class kickball team. Is that a good team? Yeah. He often serves as captain. In all these areas, James demonstrates outstanding sportsmanship and is willing to serve as coach to friends that may be new to the sport. I am so impressed by all the ways James lives the Thornell roadway. He is an extraordinary role model for what it means to be an outstanding citizen of our school community. Congratulations, James. I am so proud to be your teacher, and I cannot wait to see how you continue to make the world a better place for everyone. Congratulations. And we have Piper Ray Webb, 5th grader from Allen Creek, nominated by Catherine Milne. You ready? Okay. Are you embarrassed? Should we have your mom put that down, or are you good? Are you okay with it right there? Okay. No, you can point to her. That's better. I am proud to nominate Piper for the Pittsford Pride Award. As her homeroom teacher, I have watched Piper seamlessly transition back to in-person learning this year as a 5th grader at Allen Creek. She consistently comes to school with a positive attitude and a willingness to learn. Along with her kind, calm demeanor, Piper's ability to be flexible and understanding are qualities that myself, her peers, and that her teachers value. It is apparent how much Piper's peers respect and look up to her as a role model. Our class elected her as student council representative in her homeroom. Her peers trust her words and actions as she represents our class when making decisions that affect all of us. One of the things I am most proud of Piper for is her underlying patience and desire to work with students who have various needs. Piper has taken it amongst herself to support peers who need help with organization and for staying on task. She has formed genuine friendships with many students, but there is one in particular who values her friendship more than anything. It is clear how meaningful Piper's impact on the student is, for when she is absent, he feels lost. Piper has an uncanny ability to pull people together, regardless of previously formed friendships. She is an incredible artist whom her peers recognize and want to learn from. I have seen Piper teaching a group of students how to draw different things, boosting their confidence as they create art together. I am grateful to have Piper as a student this year and know that she will continue to do wonderful things in our district and our community. Piper's natural ability to make friends, share her ideas, and commit to being herself make her an excellent nominee for Pittsford Pride. Congratulations, Piper. Next, we have Elborts Yusufi Nurai, 5th grader from Park Road, nominated by Ms. Rojas, Mrs. Greco, and Mrs. Nuffer. There we are. And we met earlier. I have the same shirt he's wearing. We're going to have lunch together and take a picture sometime of that. Okay, so we're going to start with Elbort's classroom teacher, Ms. Rojas, says he is a very conscientious student who never hesitates to help others. His work ethic is well above the typical fifth grader, and he always puts forth his best effort. He is not boastful or over the top. He never expects praise or recognition in return for his kind acts. He is a very thoughtful and kind student. He is extremely responsible and mature for a fifth grade student. He is trustworthy and he is respectful. He is always willing to help others, and he's a great role model for other students. Elborz has been serving as a fifth grade safety for one of our first grade classrooms since September 2021. Mrs. Greco and Mrs. Nuffer said he goes above and beyond in his safety role. He takes his role very seriously and always ensures our students are escorted safely to their various dismissal locations and buses. More importantly, he is an excellent role model for the students in our class. He selected a book at the fall book fair and generously donated it to our class. The book was called I Promise by LeBron James, which was about how important it is to try and do your best. He took the time to make individual holiday cards for each of our students in class and personalize them for each student. He wrote down each student's name and ensured he spelled each name correctly. He is kind, generous, and selfless. He has taken time out of his day to read to our class and is always willing to step up and help when asked to do so by a teacher. It has been a pleasure having Elborz as one of our safety, and he truly embodies what it means to be a good citizen and a role model for others. Congratulations. So at this point, just want to remind parents and guardians what your obligations are moving forward. High school car, middle school dinner, elementary treat. Okay, we're all good there. So we're going to ask all 9 recipients, if you could, to go over and get your plaque and your letter, and then find a place behind the Board of Education. And everyone is welcome to take pictures, but before we all take pictures, if we could stand and give our students a standing ovation, please.